Kaylin, can we get just your overall thoughts on the new kits this season, the away ones?
Yeah, they're the best ones in the league. They're so cool. I'm so excited to see the girls pull up in them, and I think everybody else is too. Pretty impressed.
And what does it mean for you to just be able to come out to events like this and see all the fans, see all the little girls, everyone? What does it mean to you?
It's so important for us as a team. I think our connection to our fans has been what's kept this team going in the hardest moments, and so being able to come out here and spend some time with each other and really get to know our fans and have them get to know us is the best part about this club.
You've been in the NWSL for many years now. How much has it changed from then to now, and especially like looking at these kids, like it's complete night and day. What's it like?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a huge shift from when I first came into the league. The professionalism, the money that's within it, and everything from the stadiums to the training facilities to just the resources has grown exponentially, and I think we're only at the beginning of that growth. So it's really exciting to see, and I'm happy where they're coming in, and I hope that these kids that do come in now continue to push that and don't settle for where we're at. I think it's important to continue to push the envelope. We know it can go a lot higher than where we're at.
María, ¿qué piensas del nuevo kit, nuevos retos, pero también nueva imagen?
Sí, bueno, muy emocionada de poder tener este nuevo uniforme, del poder estar aquí, y bueno, creo que quizás sea el cambio que necesitábamos para tener una mejor temporada que el año pasado.
¿Qué puedes decir de lo que se espera la nueva temporada? Muchas caras nuevas, pero con una base muy importante también.
Sí, creo que los entrenamientos han sido muy efectivos. Creo que en los partidos hemos visto ideas y un fútbol diferente. Creo que el grupo es muy diferente, pero creo que es al beneficio del equipo, y bueno, estoy muy emocionada porque veo la emoción de todo el equipo y veo algo diferente.
We talked to a lot of fans, and it just seems like this is a new start for the team. Would you agree with that statement?
Yeah, I think obviously last year we had a rough year. I think this is a new opportunity. I know a lot of the players just don't want to feel what we felt last year, so I know there's a lot of new faces, and we're hoping that this year we can bring something different.
When you saw the kids for the first time, what's your initial reaction?
Honestly, they're amazing. I think they represent us well, and I'm so excited to play in them.
It's a little bit different. You're kind of putting something on. Do you have to kind of adjust to it?
Yeah, no, I think they're great. I mean, I think they represent San Diego. I love the color, so I'm really excited.
Do you guys get any input at all into these, or are you just kind of, here's what you're wearing?
Yeah, just kind of here's what they look like, and I mean, I'm so glad that this is what they look like because they're amazing.
Kaylin said she thought they were the best in the league. Would you agree with that?
I definitely agree with that, yes.
Nice.
I'm curious if you saw the graphic of the Del Sol kit and then the water with the new kit. What do you think of that new graphic that they put out?
Yeah, I mean, props to whoever did that. I think that's amazing. That was so cool to see. Like, I feel like you can put that in your head, but seeing it in picture is so cool.
Una más en español, perdón, María. Adelante.
Dale.
Bueno, te preguntaba, ahora vas a estar desde el inicio con el equipo. ¿Cómo te sientes en digamos, un nuevo reinicio en tu carrera también?
Sí, creo que es muy importante estar en pretemporada. Es cuando vas conociendo a tus compañeras, es cuando vas conociendo el estilo de fútbol, te vas adaptando. Es muy difícil llegar a media temporada entre semana de un partido al otro. Entonces sí, creo que es algo que me va a beneficiar mucho como jugadora, y bueno, espero dar un fútbol diferente de lo que pude hacer el año pasado.
María, es un año muy especial para San Diego por el fútbol también varonil, ya está el femenil bien interpretado. ¿Qué se siente usted como jugadora saber que ahora sí todo está alrededor del fútbol?
Sí, creo que es algo muy importante para la ciudad. Bueno, el que el Chucky Lozano esté aquí también es algo importante, creo, es la representación para los aficionados mexicanos, y bueno, sí, creo que ahora sí es una ciudad del fútbol.
Pues tú y él, al final de cuentas, ustedes dos.
Sí, no, es algo muy emocionante de poder estar aquí, de tener a alguien más que sea mexicano en San Diego, y bueno, a representar de lo mejor que podamos.
¿Veremos una colaboración con María y Chucky?
Espero que sí, ahí estar en el partido apoyándolo, y bueno, creo que eso será toda la temporada, apoyar al Chucky por ser mexicano, y bueno, al San Diego.
You mentioned the new faces. I mean, we're used to seeing Naomi and Alex with this team first year we're going to have a club that doesn't have stars on that we have really recognized for a long time. This year being very different, how do we approach the excitement level of this club? Can it be even better than we have seen in the past?
Yeah, I mean, I think there has been so many historic players in this club. I know it's a lot of new faces, a lot of different players, but I think we're hoping to bring the same excitement and the same success that they had when they were here. And I know a lot of players are eager to be a part of San Diego, so it's exciting.
So many different coaches last year, so many different styles. Having an entire off season now where you can get under a coach and get into a system, how beneficial has that been?
I think that's so important. I think having all the new players here for a preseason is really important. You can try out different ways of play, different styles, and whatever fits each player the best. And I mean, I know it's been incredible so far, so I'm only excited to see what's to come.
¿Vas a cambiar de número en la espalda? Y si sí, ¿por qué? ¿Y qué significa? ¿No?
Sí, este año el 7, bueno, es el número que tengo en la selección mexicana, es lo que tuve en Houston y bueno, ahora me toca portarlo aquí, estoy muy emocionada.
¿Y tiene algún significado especial el 7, el número 7, dónde viene?
La verdad, Cristiano Ronaldo es un jugador que admiro y bueno, como porta el 7, yo también quise portarlo.
All right, Kennedy, thank you for the time.
Oh, okay.
Just first off, your initial reaction looking at this new kid, and what was your overall thoughts?
Yeah, I'm a big fan. I think it screams San Diego. I mean, tying in the ocean, and it's something that I think everyone will really fall in love with, and you can wear it with anything and show support in that sense. So I really like it.
And then coming off preseason, I love the interview stuff.
Sorry.
That's amazing. Coming off preseason, it was your first time wearing the captain armband. What was that experience like for you, and what was the conversation with Jonas to give you that responsibility?
Yeah, it was really exciting. I think obviously we lost a lot of key leaders last year, but I've learned nothing but amazing things from all of them. So I think I was able to carry a lot of that into the preseason and into that game in Coachella. So I was super honored and thankful he gave me that opportunity. But I have everyone above me to thank for that, for sure.
What are you guys expecting for this new season?
It's exciting. I think we have a really good group. Everyone's bought in, all on the same page. You're going to get a team that works really hard off the ball and with the ball. We're really creative, and we're going to push forward and score a lot of goals. So I think it's going to be a really exciting year.
And every time the NWSL is getting, better, but also harder. What can you say about the level of the league?
It's, like you said, it's getting a lot better. Girls are getting faster, more athletic, and it's all happening at a really fast rate. So I think we're doing our best to keep up with that, and if not, push the league even further forward, I guess. So we're working really hard this preseason to fine-tune all the details so that we can make it happen.
I can imagine that you are also excited about the MLS team from San Diego. What can you say about this? New teammates for you, not for the league, but for soccer.
Yeah, it's exciting. I mean, I would say San Diego is such a soccer city, and being able to have the MLS team will be really exciting. I think it'll just create an even larger fan base for the game as a whole. So I think it does us both really well, and we're excited to support them as well.
And we try to always ask to the Latin players about the Latin fans. But how do you see the Latin fans that you have as an American player?
Yeah, I mean, I think they bring energy, and I think that's one of the biggest things when the momentum might not be going our way, being able to hear the fans in support and always having our back, even when we might be down a goal. It's really encouraging. So I think the more we can have that fan base, it'll just make everything better.
Had Maria told you some Spanish?
Poquito. Not very good.
What are some personal goals you have for the season?
Yeah, I think last year in the league I was kind of just settling in, getting my feet wet, and I think this year I want to show that I'm a dominant player. I think that I've learned so much from all the girls around me, so to show dominance, to lead the team in the best way I can, and ultimately to help us win the Shield and win the championship, I would say are big goals of mine.
You have a member of your back line right next to you. What does Quincy bring to the team?
She's great. I mean, off the field, I think she brings so much charisma and laughter and fun, but on the field, I think she has a good balance, and she's really locked in. She's so open to learn, really open-minded, really coachable, and I think the more she can be like a sponge and absorb everything we're kind of throwing at her, the better. And I think she's done a really good job of that so far. So we're super happy to have her.
I know that you like your jersey. What did you say about the new kit for this season?
It's great. I mean, look at it. You can literally wear it with everything, and I think that it ties in San Diego, the ocean, the beach, all that you want to tie into it. It just brings us together and brings the San Diego community together. So we're super excited about it.
You're wearing that poster with the Del Sol kit and then the new kit on the bottom, and it just reflects each other. What were your thoughts on that overall?
It's great. I think it gives a really good contrast. I mean, you have the San Diego sunset, the sunrise, and then you have the depths of the ocean. And I think that that's kind of what we want to bring. We want to bring all areas of the game and tie it all together in a really pretty way, just like that graphic. So I think it ties in what we want to accomplish really well.
All right, Quincy, it's your rookie season. You get a new kit. What were your thoughts overall?
Yeah, I think me and Ken got to see it a little bit before everyone else, and it was just, first reaction was like, this is so San Diego. I mean, this is what I signed up for, so it was really exciting just to see like a kit that looks like this and is just so comfortable and also just really cool, so yeah.
And you're joining a team that has a history already of developing and drafting pretty good defenders. Does that add any pressure to you, knowing that Kennedy's on the team, Naomi was on the team as well? Does that add any pressure at all?
Yeah, I think not so much, I wouldn't use the word pressure, but I think it's more of just like a really cool privilege to be able to play amongst players that represent their national teams, but also are just from a variety of different backgrounds, and they've done a really good job at just like bringing me into the fold and also just learning from them. So I wouldn't say so much of pressure, but more of just like it's a really cool privilege to play at a club that values defense and that values the girls that I'm around.
And the example about Naomi Girma being, the best contract ever for a woman.
Yeah.
I could say that it's like motivation for you, to follow her steps.
Yeah, I mean, it's that contract alone kind of, I think, showed me like that it's really possible to have these faceted contracts, but also to go play in different places and to be here and to have just like a variety of open doors, I think is really, really cool.
Which are your personal expectations for this new season for you?
Yeah, I think for myself, I just want to learn. I want to learn how to be a professional. I want to learn from the girls around me. I think for the team, I'm just really looking forward to kind of come into our own, but also just develop our own identity. Like there's never been a wave team like this, and so I think just taking all of our pieces, we have really good pieces, and putting them together will be really cool.
Step by step, right?
Yes.
I mean, what is something about your game that maybe people don't know about? It's going to be your rookie season, so what do you bring to the table with your play style?
I think something that I really value is just getting up and down the field. I think I've been told a lot that I run a lot, so I think that's something that people will be able to look forward to, but also just like that energy and working really hard.
That's great.
Obviously on the field.
You've been one more. You went to UCLA. You've been a Southern California person. What about these kids do you think represents Southern California?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is I'm from the Midwest, so I've never been around water in my life, but I think that's just a huge thing. Like it's something that has drawn me here and something that has kept me here is just being around the ocean and kind of being around that force and just that energy. Like I just love that, so that's a huge thing.
And maybe you weren't around a lot of Mexican or Latin people, and San Diego has it. What can you say about that fans that you have?
I think that's been huge, even at my time from UCLA and just changing like from being in a Midwest state to coming to a different demographic. It's been amazing just to see so many different cultures, but also just to learn and experience so many new things. And so I think having a fan base that's so like demographically variant is just really cool, and it brings a lot of different cultures, a lot of different play styles. Like even our team has a underlying demographic that's unlike any other, and that has brought like a lot of different perspectives and a lot of really cool things.